Greetings from McKeon Park in Hyannis, Massachusetts, as the Wareham Gatemen get set to take on the Hyannis Harborhawks in the penultimate game of the 2024 regular season. Ethan Ibe alongside Kyle Marshak on the Gatemen Baseball Network pregame show from McKeon Park. And Kyle, this group finally snapping a 5-game losing streak to the Cotuit Cavaliers last night, 10-9 in dramatic fashion. A walk-off walk from Eli Putnam. They're finally back to their winning ways.
Man, so much happened last night. They were down 8-0 at one point, so it's the biggest comeback in Cape League history since 1981, the second biggest one all time, and easily the biggest in Wareham Gatemen history. And then on top of that, it's their first walk-off of the year. And then finally, as you mentioned, they snap a losing streak. It's storylines galore, and the vibes are unbelievable right now.
So they're looking to get back to their winning ways here and continue a streak here as the playoffs are very soon approaching. Just a couple of days from now, the one-game playoff, we'll see, really comes down to seeding here with these last couple of games, Kyle, huh?
Yeah, and this game's going to be important for that very sake, right? There's 2 games left, and the Gatemen are 2 games back, or pardon me, a game and a half back on Hyannis, and tied right now with Cotuit, although Cotuit does have the head-to-head. So yeah, if they win these next couple of games, they could certainly put themselves in a position where they find themselves in the 2 or 1 spot in the West Division, and then they have home field advantage in that 1-game playoff to open the postseason. That's a big deal.
Yeah. Home field advantage is on the line. Antonio Hyannis had a clutch double play in the 9th inning yesterday before the Gatemen set the stage to walk it off, and he's standing by now with Madison Walker.
Thanks, guys. I'm Madison Walker. I'm here with Antonio Hyannis. So, Tony, we had that comeback win yesterday, actually the second highest comeback win in all of CCBL history. How is the team kind of feeling coming off of that high?
Yeah, I mean, we were down like 8-0 in like the second inning, and we all just we're just having a blast out there. It all started as soon as we got to the field. It was just fun throughout the whole day. I mean, we were just stretching out, having fun, making up cool, weird dances, and honestly just playing some good baseball, and we just never gave up. We had more energy, more of them, and they had the lead, and we didn't. Yeah. So I feel like we were in good spirits that night, and we ended up getting the win. So it was really nice to see that.
And then I saw Mobs kind of encouraged you guys and put you guys aside for a talk. Do you think that he's been really influential to all of you guys so far this summer and your guys' winning?
Oh yeah, it didn't matter what the score was. If we were up 10-0, if he noticed that something was off about us with our energy and our effort, he would definitely come and say something to us. And we were down 8-0, and he was just proud that we would keep fighting, and he said we're still going to be in this game, and he continued to just keep on saying that, keep stacking up the good at-bats because it's going to pay off soon. Whether it's in the 3rd inning or in the 9th inning, it's going to stack up, and it actually happens. So we're all happy to see that.
Yeah. And now you're bringing that momentum in today to hopefully get another win. And I see you're all wearing your Mobism shirts. Did you guys all text about that, or we're all matching? What's going on with that?
Yeah, and our team GC, what's his name? Reese, he was just like, yo, pull up in your Mobism t-shirts for BP. And let's win this game. So we're starting something new. So yeah.
So you guys are all locked in to win this game today then?
Yeah, we're just here to set the tone. It didn't matter what time we got off the bus. It didn't matter what time we got home last night. We just want to win. We want to get something going again. And we're all in good spirits, and we're not going to give up no matter what. So I'm excited to see what happens.
And so the team, really good spirits. You're all locked in. You want to go. Is Mobs going to give you guys some more word of wisdom tonight, or is he going to let you guys kind of rock with the shirts and just roll into it, you think?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't really, I don't think he's going to really say much other than we just never gave up. But, he always got something to say. Yeah. And we all appreciate him a lot for that because it ends up firing us all up before the game. So we're just going to listen to whatever he has to say because it's important to us, and that's our guy, and we're going to rock with him no matter what. So just give us our all, for sure, for Wareham.
That's awesome. Well, good luck tonight. Let's hopefully get another one on the board, Tony.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Madison. Yes, it'll be an interesting one between Hyannis and Wareham today. Harborhawks have a 3-1 season series lead over these Gatemen. They've won the last 3 in a row. They're a team that knows how to get on base, while the Gatemen really rely on the slug. How do you think it'll all pan out today?
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I think if the Gatemen have a better on-base approach today, it'll continue those winning ways. This is a team that has a high-power offense. They're 2nd in the league in average, Wareham is, and their slugging's top 5 in the league as well. They power a lot of homers. They lead the league in extra base hits, but they're 7th in the league in on base, and that's hard to ignore. So I think for them, if they get the walk going a little bit today like they did yesterday when they started coming back, that'll be big.
The Gatemen are badly in need of a solid starting pitching outing, and it'll be up to Darren Horn to have a bounce-back performance tonight, the right-hander out of Coastal Carolina, a former Harborhawk as well, so he's back on his former home turf. He only threw an inning and a third in his last start, gave up 5 earned runs, but before that, Kyle, 13 innings and just 2 earned runs allowed. He's looking to have a bounce-back start.
Yeah, and it's really good to see that he's found his form before, right? He started red hot on the season, a string of really, really good starts. That last outing just wasn't him, and it was over at Spillane. So maybe he comes to, I guess, another field that he's pretty familiar with, and maybe he looks more comfortable today.
Yep. Gatemen will be up against Aaron Majulam, a right-hander out of Michigan State. He's got an ERA over 5 in 13 innings this year. Now, Kyle, looking at this offense, we saw it just yesterday, stacking up runs as they got later into the ball game. Eli Putnam was, of course, the hero. Who is your hitter to watch?
It's boring, but I got to say Eli Putnam. He has hits in 8 of his last 10 games. He had an unbelievable July. He's found himself in the top 10 in both slugging and OPS, and he's also due for some extra base hits. It's been a couple of games. His last extra base hit was a home run he hit 3 games ago, which was the second game in a row in which he hit a home run. So he's still hitting hot and continuing that streak in August, but he hasn't hit a home run yet in August. So I think today's his day, especially with this ballpark short down the left field line.
He does have 3 of his 5 home runs this year against the Harbor Hawks, so we'll see if it all pays dividends here at McKeon Park. It's the Gatemen, it's the Harbor Hawks, and it all goes down right here on the Gatemen Baseball Network, powered by Cape League TV.